Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel QA Testing Tips. So friends, I was little down due to fever, that's what I was not able to give you a new video. But today I am here with the new video, which is how to learn software testing in 30 days. So this is a complete beginner roadmap for the persons who wants to just learn a software testing in 30 days because I have just created this roadmap for the persons who are like freshers, non-IT background, or the career switchers. Persons who really think that can I learn software testing in 30 days? So you can just watch this video. This video is for you. So in this video, I will share you a complete 30 days beginner roadmap to learn software testing from zero step by step. So please keep watching till the end. Okay. So for those, this roadmap is best picked. So this roadmap is for the, as I mentioned, for freshers who have just completed the academics, non-IT background, technical backgrounds, the persons who want to switch into the career, and the like persons who are completely beginners and they have just enrolled into some jobs in the software testing end but doesn't know about what they need to do into the software testing. Okay. So there is a one thing which is a tip, like you don't need to learn a coding because coding knowledge is not required to start a software testing. Okay, so please remember. Okay, so what you will achieve in these 30 days? So there are a couple of topics that you can achieve. One is a strong fundamental testing, manual testing concepts. Second is like confidence while attending the interviews. And last but not least, a clear idea about your QA career path, which is very important to understand how you can move further. Okay, so I have designed this 30 days plan into 4 weeks so that you can just cover the some useful topics in each week by covering all these 30 days. So for first week, you need to just learn a testing fundamentals. In that, what you will learn what is software testing, the basic concept of the software testing, then software development life cycle and software testing life cycle, which is SDLC and STLC, then type of testing, various type of testings, and then last but not least, the tester roles and responsibilities. So, which is also very important to understand that when you are just starting your job, that time you can just see what all roles, KRAs, and responsibility you have to just serve. Okay. So for this week, the goal should be how testing works in a real project. That should be your goal. And for completing this goal, you don't need to memorize the things. You need to understand the concepts with the real time examples. So when you will take the examples during the learning, definitely that will very helpful for you for the long run. Okay. Okay, after completing the week one learning, you can do one practice. Under that, you can just explore the real websites, some like e-commerce website or any website you want to learn, you want to explore, and then you can find that what exactly going wrong into that websites. Just find something as testers, like you can observe like a tester, so that in that way you can just like think as a tester for the real jobs. Okay. Okay, for week two, you need to learn some manual testing skills where like the some test case writing techniques, how you need to build, design the test cases, what all format you need to use, then what all the use cases, test scenarios you need to cover, that you need to learn. And then if you find any bug, then there is a one defect life cycle or bug life cycle that you need to understand that what is a that defect life cycle. And last but not least, the like severity and purity, which is again related to the bug. When you find bug, that time you need to just categorize that bug with the severity, which is the impacting of that bug into the application. And then priority can be assigned by the developer while fixing that bug to prioritize that when they need to fix. So that terminologies you need to understand. Okay, after week two learning, you can do some practice. Like you can write some good test cases for some dummy websites or some real-time websites. Then you can just find, explore that website and find some sample bugs into that. And you can just report, log those bugs into the Excel or the Jira bug tracking tool, software tracking management tool. So these are all practices you can do. So once you will do the practice, you will definitely get a more experience and confidence, and then you can move further for the week three, where you need to just be with the some tools and interview preparation, where you need to understand the Jira basics, like what exactly the this Jira software, and then you need to understand the agile and scrum principles like methodologies and what exactly is scrum principle, because most of the companies are using right now this methodologies and scrum technique. Also, most of the companies are using this Jira software tool, so that also you can learn. And then you can just learn how testing works in a real-time project. So basically you need to understand that how testing works in this scrum technique, like into the sprints. So goal you can just set for the week three, like to explain the project testing in a real time frame. So this should be the goal for you for the week three. Okay, for week after completing the week three learning, you can do some practice, just attending some mock interviews. In that, you can explain the software testing concept, SDLC, STLC, gain the confidence to explaining these terminologies, and you can do some project practicing by just explanation of those project, what exactly that project, what it does, and what is the business flow of that project. So by these all, you can just gain more confidence, and which is very important to just crack the interviews. Okay, fine. On the last week, week four, you can prepare yourself for the job readiness, where you need to just create some good uh, QA resume, which can be ATS friendly, and also you can just optimize your LinkedIn profile or the working profile, and also you need to just prepare some strategy for applying the jobs, and you need to apply the some jobs on a daily basis. As I mentioned in the last video, you need to apply at least 5 to 10 jobs on a daily basis, not the 100. Please remember. Okay, you need to apply the quality jobs according to your matching profile on a daily basis. Okay, so all these in 30 days, you can just make one more plan, which is the daily study plan, where you can just put your time for 2 hours or the core learning concepts, and then you can do some 1 hour practice after learning those, so that you can just make some consistency and gain the confidence to crack the interviews. Okay, so which is ultimately the 30 days discipline, so which will be just build your career foundation if you will be in the discipline with 30 days. Okay, so after 30 days, what you need to do, you have another next step where you need to learn some SQL basics, which is a structured query language of the database, when you find some data from the database, then that time you use this query language to find some data from the database. And then you need to learn the automation concepts, the introduction of the automation, what exactly the automation, what is the core concept of the automation. And last but not least, the API testing, which is very important because nowadays companies are using the APIs in a backend. So you need to understand what exactly the API and how you need to perform the API testing. So these all things you can learn after 30 days as a next step. Okay? But before that, you must learn the manual testing, which should be your goal for the first 30 days. Okay, so here my final motivation for you guys. Like anyone can learn the software testing because there is no blocker or any constraint for anyone to learn the software testing. As some people have a myth like if you will not have a coding background, you cannot learn the software testing, you cannot become a manual tester, and also if you don't have any kind of IT degree or academics, you cannot do the software testing, you cannot become a software tester. So these kind of myth you should not keep in mind. You don't need to worry about that. You need to only keep in mind the consistency, the practices, and the right roadmap that you need to follow. Okay, so that all the like essential things you need to keep in mind. So this was all about the 30 days roadmap. Now if you want any help or if you want any QA resume template, you can just simply comment QA jobs and just ask me any queries anytime. Okay, so please like, share, and subscribe for more QA career videos. And don't forget to watch another new video. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.